Hello everybody and welcome back to Necrobarista with me, Noctem Skye. I know you probably missed me, I know I missed you, and I am ready to get right back into it because there was some creepy dude standing outside and we were supposed to be making an alcoholic beverage. So, speaking of creepy dude outside. Morning. Hi? Hello, recently departed. Hey, the hat you're wearing kind of makes you look like Ned Kelly? I could have sworn you were standing outside like literally a second ago. So how'd he die? Good morning to you too, Ned. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, Madeline. Piss off, Ned. That's not even my full name. Isn't it, Maddy? Chay said it was, and he never lies. He never said that. Well, no, but it was worth a try. A try at what? Catching me off balance? Some shit along those lines? Mate, I am so off balance right now that a light breeze would knock me head over arse. Don't push me. Hey, this mint julep is great. Just wanted to contribute that to the conversation. So you catch the game last night? Yes. I know that Carlton beat Collingwood again. I don't care. Oof. Just making polite conversation. You should try it sometime. Maybe. Not for you, though. You've never come in during daylight hours before. What do you want? Nothing much. I'd like to talk to Chay at some point, but it can wait seeing as he's missing. Planning on sending out a search party? Might do. It'd be a shame to lose an old friend by letting him wander onto some train tracks or something. Yeah, well, shut up. He's upstairs last I saw. What was the last you saw, Maddy? Tell me. Why are you like this? What was it? Last saw him walking upstairs. So he could be anywhere then. Probably fled the country to dodge the massive time debt you lot are racking up. He can't go far. I've got him on a pretty tight leash. And in regards to the debt, it's not your problem. You must not have heard. Not your problem. Chay! Your dickhead friend Ned is here! Oi, I'm a distinguished gent, not a dickhead. I'll be down in a sec. Yeah, sure, but you also work for the Council of Death, so even if you are a distinguished gent, it cancels out. Is the Council of Death like a normal city council, except for wherever dead people live? Yeah, but the only trash that needs to be collected is right in front of me. This guy? Me? No. You. You're the trash, Ned. The trash is you. It's you. Ned, the trash man from hell. Because councils pick up trash. That's the joke. Oh, cool. He's even got a head shaped like a rubbish bin. It's totally fitting. I'm not from hell. I don't care. And to be clear, Ned, in case we weren't already, you are the trash. Yeah, I get it. You know how long Shay's going to be? Don't know. He was busy upstairs with Ashley. Yeah, I had to hide like 5 steak knives from her. I didn't even know we had 5 steak knives. Bit quiet there, mate. How long have you been sitting there? Does it matter? Well, your employee's being very rude to me. So if you'd heard any of that, I keep trying to tell him. My employee. Yes. We have some catching up to do. I don't follow. Did she quit? Did you fire her for gross incompetence? Far from it. There's been a bit of a shakeup in the cafe's management structure since you last visited. Oh no. Don't tell me you gave her the whole thing. Okay, I won't tell you. I tried to tell you before, man. Hey, does anyone else like mint juleps? Just me? Just me sitting here awkward, drinking this mint julep, feeling really out of place right now? Just me with the mint juleps. Just me? Just me. I like mint juleps. Do you like mint juleps? Oh man, mint julep town. Because this is great and I'm nearly done, but also my tongue is numb and I'm wondering what the deal is with that. Was there something you wanted to discuss? I need a drink before we go through all that. Sure. The usual. Yes, please. So how come he gets a curly straw? So Chay, spin me a tale of how and why you handed down the cafe to this person. Well, sorry, I'm adjusting my audio, trying to get it perfect. Every man's got his price. Can my price be a curly straw too? Buddy, I'll give you 2 if it means you'll stop complaining about numb lips. Yeah, what did you make with this? I couldn't find half the ingredients, so I put in a bunch of ergatao and chili seeds. It's got some of the stuff though, so it's a mint julep in spirit if nothing else. Does it have any mint or julep in it at all? It is definitely maybe lacking mint, and I cannot confirm nor deny the existence of the mythical julep. You asked for God, what is this word? Someone please. Phonetics, I need help. Ergautu? Man, I don't know, but we're gonna say it. Ergatao. Earlier though, so there you go. Mission complete. Maddy, I'm getting very drunk very fast. Ergatao does that to you. Here, I think you should have a little lie down. I'll get you some water. I'm as strong as an ox. I don't need a lie down. Kishan, my dude, you absolutely need to get horizontal as soon as possible. You can sober up in one of the booths up in the back. It's nice and quiet over there. I'll fight you. No, you won't. Up you get, mate. Bloody hell. It would have been helpful if you'd told me about this before. Probably. I'm not worried about it. Maddy knew what she was getting into with this whole cafe situation. And it's natural that it might take a while for her to get the hang of running a business. Bloody hell. Bit of a dog's dinner though, isn't it? Oh, for sure. But it'll get better. Like I said, I'm not worried about it. Well, you might want to hold your judgment on that for a moment. I am unfortunately here on official business. Oh, I shouldn't have given you that straw then. No, you shouldn't have. I look quite silly. Want me to get rid of it? It's just Maddy. She won't use it to derail our conversation or make me look like a fool or anything like that. Straw? No, I'll get you one after you have a nap. You can sip the water like a normal person. I'll put it in with the dirty dishes then. Ooh, magic. The sacrifices I make for this job. Hey, you met me through it though. So it can't have been all bad. That was bloody 100 years ago. Man, really? Longer. Time flies when you're immortal, huh? Quasi-immortal. This old rust bucket's still got an expiry date somewhere down the line. What's this about immortality? Hey, you should buy more plants. Shut up. Sorry, continue. Immortality? Nothing that I'd trust you with, that's for sure. Aw, don't you want to see crotchety old me being rude to you youngsters in 100 years? Truly, I do not. The far future doesn't need amateur necromancers. Your loss. So, you two heading upstairs? Actually, Ned does, in fact, have something fairly important to discuss with you. Oh, it's about the debt you owe to the council. Yeah, I know. What about it? Maddy, it's time. You owe us over 600 hours. Chay signed a contract. The hours or the café? You owe the café, so you owe the debt. Oh, you own. And tonight, I've come to collect. What is happening? What? This is so cool. But what's happening? This is gonna be so cool. Oh my god. We're only just at this part. This is so cool. We're gonna be a necromancer. Achievement unlocked. Visitation. That was kind of intense. Do they do that often? The song and dance thing? Yeah, what do they think they are? Some sort of anime street gang? What sort of self-obsessed jerk has that their own theme song? Don't be a downer, pal. No, I was talking about the dramatic encounter. Oh, between Maddy and Ned? Yes. Yeah, they've got chemistry. Not the romantic kind, the explosive kind. Can't leave them in the same room together or they'll kill each other. Bad history? Maddy's just a serially troublesome person from Ned's perspective. Doesn't help that she can't stop herself from pulling pranks on him. No, I suppose not. I mean, he doesn't make it easy either. I don't think he's used to having his authority questioned. She really gets under his skin. Wasn't he a famous criminal? And therein lies the irony of the situation. What a strange world we live in. Oh, damn. It's getting intense, y'all. Ooh, all right, let's do this. We get to pick our word. Oh, hell yeah. Resurrection. Mythical. Storm. Bourbon. Game. Amateur. Where's necromancer? Come on. Come on. Expiry. Let's start with resurrection. Lore is very particular definitions about blah. All right. Mythical. Magic just means enshrine of folklore. Expiry. Death. All time comes for us. Time comes for us. Storm. Melbourne. You're off guard. Steal your debt. Bourbon. Food. Avenues to neat bourbon will always something. Amateur. Guests, but it could also mean someone with game. Melbourne. Favorite local team. We got another magic. Hell yeah. So what's up with this? Is that like little lore drops you get just by like clicking on stuff and trying to read? Lucky for you guys, you can pause the video if you want to try to make out what all that stuff says. But for me, I got what I got until I go into editing, if I choose so to do, looking at the thing. Words are hard. Oh, here we are. Oh, wait, so, like, the cafe's, like... Oh, it's like, over a big... I don't know what this is. Oh, that tree is so cool. Oh, this is so neat. So it, like, lets you explore the cafe, or maybe it forces you to. So what's up with these? Keep the balance. You're overdue this week, said Ned. He tapped the list of rules that Maddy kept posting on the door. That's 24-hour rule. Are you sure you've been enforcing it? Wait, what? Whoa, wait a minute. Hey, can I get... What? Wait, are there... What is going on? Ashley stepped behind the counter and winced as the floor creaked under her feet. Maddy was nowhere to be seen, but Maddy did possess a remarkably sharp sense of hearing. Wait, what? Do you pick... What? People, I'm confused. You're overdue this week, said Ned. He tapped the list of rules that Maddy kept posted by the door. This 24-hour rule, are you sure you've been enforcing it? I think I know how we've been running things around here, and it's none of your business, said Maddy. Actually, it absolutely is my business, said Ned. In fact, keeping the rules is basically my only business. That's kind of what the word enforcer means. I'm supposed to scold you for breaking rules. So odd at me. Fine, said Ned. Let me check your ledger. We don't keep a ledger, said Maddy. Maybe you should, said Ned. Lots of places do. It's a great system. You have someone stand at the door and have them mark down whenever someone comes in or leaves. Then you forcibly evict people who are overstaying their welcome. I'm amazed that you don't have a system like that in place. Some people overstay their welcome, other people understay it, said Chay. There's no need to strictly keep track of how long people stay, right? Just maintain the balance. You're right, said Ned. All that matters is maintenance of the balance. So maintain the balance, because when you don't, then we have a problem. We're a bit short-staffed and have someone acting as a full-time doorman, said Maddy. Figure it out, said Ned. God, I'm bad at reading. I'm sorry. He tapped the board listing the rules. Change 24 hours to 23 hours. When you say 24 hours, people think you just colloquially mean one day and they don't pay attention to the specific time. When you say 23 hours, people actually have to keep track of what time it is. That would be fine, said Chay, except for the part where you're cutting time of people's stay. Trust me, said Ned. Anyone who would go right up to the time limit is probably going to go over it. 23 hours is going to mean 23 hours plus an extra 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half hour plus extra however long it takes to finish their drink. And if they leave in less than 24 hours, who gives a shit? I give a shit, said Chay. You're right, you should give a shit, said Ned. In fact, you should celebrate whenever you manage to scooch someone out of here in under 24 hours because the balance is upset and you've got to correct it. You can either correct the balance 1 hour at a time, or the council can come in here and repossess some souls. Or we can find someone who knows how to manage this property responsibly. He turned to Chay. Come on, buddy. I don't want to have to take this place away from you. That would be quite the escalation, said Maddy. Well, you've already on the first level of escalation, which is a stern talking to, said Ned. Let's try not to escalate it any further. Chay sighed. Well, Maddy cut him off. We'll change the rule to 23 hours, okay? Buzz off. Wow, really? Said Ned. Well, okay then. And while you're at rewriting your signs, you should also take the green tea frap off your menu. Frap should be coffee, not tea. Done, said Maddy. Wait, really? Said Ned. Damn, I didn't realize you were so open to feedback. Also, that caramel... We'll take it under advisement, said Maddy, placing a head on Nan's chest and physically pushing him towards the door. Hold up, said Ned. What are you doing? Removing an unwanted guest, said Maddy. I need the practice if we're going to start enforcing those rules you care about so much. Said Ned as he continued backpedaling to stay upright. Look, you could just... Bye, said Maddy as Ned crossed the threshold out of the cafe and Maddy shut the door in his face. She turned around, leaning her back against the door and sighed. Chay raised an eyebrow. You're serious about the rule change? Yeah, said Maddy. I'll change the sign in the menu after we close tonight. Wait, really? The rule change is just to keep him off our back, said Maddy. And the menu thing? I've been meaning to take that off anyway. It's the kind of menu item that attracts the worst sort of people. Well, okay, said Chay. Though I do think we should change the rule back to 24 hours after things have had enough time to balance out. Of course, said Maddy. Wouldn't want to upset the balance too far in the opposite direction. What would we do with all the extra time anyway? So wait, so I'm assuming I was supposed to read this. Highlighted passages from thinking about alchemy. What? Pardon me? Oh! What? Pardon me? We unlock words, and that's how we get different readable things? I guess we'll go through and read these. Highlighted passages from Thinking About Alchemy the Wrong Way by Sophie Cordova. Most study of alchemy throughout history can be categorized as either practical alchemy, that is, alchemy which aims to understand the world only as well as is needed to fulfill certain utilitarian needs, and philosophical alchemy, that is, alchemy which aims to come to a more complete understanding of the world as it is without prejudice for which portions of alchemical understandings can be wielded to utilitarian ends. In the modern alchemy movement, there has been a tendency within literature to place a greater emphasis on philosophical alchemy based on the premise that coming to a more complete and correct understanding of the universe is the best way for us to discover new practical methods of the physical use of alchemy. Much of this is based on the modern scientific movement and the post-Enlightenment era. Much like our understanding of theoretical physics gives us more accurate models of physical reality, when we have real applications in engineering, having a better understanding of alchemy on a philosophical level informs our practice of alchemy. However, it may be in this focus that alchemy, which places an emphasis on being correct rather than being useful, has thrown out the baby with the bathwater. What? Admittedly, my position here is hardly biased. The fact that practical studies of alchemy have largely been chased underground is the reason that the tome you're reading is self-published rather than distributed through more official channels. For example, underappreciated in the development of modern alchemical practices is the use of 5-element model. Early Aristotle, it's Aristotle, I think. Yeah. Aristotelian alchemical models were based on the understanding of 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Later, Aristotelian alchemical models were separated elements into 4 categories: earth, water, air, and fire. While this model may be more accurate and reflect an evolution of our understanding of alchemy, it seems to sacrifice the more practical separation of elements in a way that better allows us to understand less tangible things. While wood is not an element, strictly speaking, it helps us to think of it as such. After all, juxtaposing wood against elements such as metal and fire make it apparent that wood possesses certain soul-like qualities that other elements lack, which might prompt us to question what it is about wood that seems to make it behave like a super element, with practical uses beyond the conventional. There's a great irony in the fact that while these kinds of questions eventually led us to discard the 5-element model, the new model no longer allows for the existence of this sort of question to exist in academic literature. This book serves as my guide to asking the wrong questions to arrive at the wrong answers that nonetheless seem to work. It is a book for troublemakers and rule breakers. Indeed, the fact that you hold this book in your hands right now is probably evidence that you've broken several rules to acquire it. That, or you're a rule enforcer tasked with destroying my work, who for some reason has decided to take the time to read it. Perhaps you're reading my work in search of identifying information which might lead you to my location, or are reading to gain a better understanding of someone whom you may consider to be an enemy. Perhaps, after reading my work, you will realize that my ideas are not so dangerous as you've been to believe. Or perhaps you will realize that they're exactly as dangerous as you've been told. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, we got it. We got that cool anime ending. We got some more lore. that is going to be where we're going to cut this episode. Oh my god, this has been fun. I'm stoked. I'm excited. I love this game. I love this game so much. And I want you to experience it for yourself. So go check it out on Steam. You can pick it up. You can pick it up on Steam. It's a beautiful game. It's wonderful. It'll give you many hours of enjoyment, especially if you like Necromancy like yours truly. And if you want to keep watching it here, then you can do that as well. Don't know why I'm doing this accent. Either way, stay safe out there. If you practice Necromancy, do it safely and in a ethical way. Is that hypocritical to say? I don't think so. But either way, I hope you have a wonderful night. Stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.